Feel uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Are they giving you what you're wanting?
Most of them.
Fair enough. Do you guys feel like that what he's giving you is real genuine?
Yes.
Why? Facial expressions, constant eye contact, body language, face, what else? Confidence.
His baton matched the dynamics throughout the whole piece. He didn't have to give a manual crescendo and decrescendo on everything. He did it all with his baton, how big his pattern was.
Yeah, I was about to say he uses space well, right? So the beginning wasn't over-conducted. It wasn't under-conducted either. It was right where it needed to be. And then as the piece unfolded and the dynamic opened up, so did his space. Now, I think you could perhaps, Jeff, do a little bit more at the beginning, a little higher. Because quieter, tender, softer music is a little bit more up here, okay? And then lower playing can use for Pesante, boom, 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 boom. This is a deep, doesn't quite give the same effect, right? But if it's more here, then it can help. Okay, so I think maybe just because you did use a bigger space at the end where it was great, but I think maybe at the beginning you can just raise up just a tad bit more. Okay, and then continue to breathe with them. That was really good. All right, now I'm going to just keep going. We're going to start pick up the C. I just wanted to make that. We were talking about with Justin. How do good conductors connect in a genuine manner? And I just wanted to see if you were feeling the same that I was, which was I completely buy into what you're selling musically, because it seems very, very genuine and individualized and very well thought. Okay, so let's do keep going. Pick up the C. Sometimes will then expose the back of the hand. Guys, if you're wanting to do a gesture of power, you use the back of the hand. Just like you would strike someone, just don't do it. But it would, the knuckles and the bones are more exposed, and it creates more of that power and the attack. When you want something more tender, you expose the fleshy part of your hand. Okay? And so when you've got this piece right here that's in the most tender part of this music, this is probably not as appropriate as here. You're like, well, I don't want to ask them to get softer. Okay, well, that doesn't, just exposing this part of the hand doesn't always mean it gets softer. If you do this, obviously it does. But see, it doesn't work when you go like this. Okay? Massage. It's like decrescendo, softer, right? If you want to build, you do this and expose here. Okay, not. Okay, it doesn't work. So it's got to fit, right? Now the other thing is about hand shape. Make sure that your hand is not completely closed off. All right? Also, you can't have them too fully extended, but you can have it more relaxed. You can also experiment with having something like a baby chicken in your hand, or sand that's right here, and you're trying not to let it spill out, but you're still experimenting. What kind of music creates this kind of, if you want something powerful, like the end of the third movement of the Holst, you know, like we were doing with Cheyenne. Maybe she does this, you know, okay? And then the trill, right? Not. So I'm not sure jazz hands are appropriate here, but at this part, now right here you want to think this, right? And open your fingers a little bit more. Now I just want to make this one point, and everybody has their idea of how this piece should go. What is the tempo marked at the beginning? Allegro moderato. Was that allegro moderato? So sometimes we'll slow down in this section that we're just in now. And I understand there's some ebb and flow, but I think we need to be careful that we don't make it adagio. And I think that was maybe a little adagio. How much time do we have, Dr.
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay, let's keep going. Let's do, how about pick up the D? Let's just skip ahead just so more people can join us. D, pick up. Secondly, to be quite frank with you, I felt like you communicated way better, except when it got loud. From the maestoso to the end, you got more active in the music, and this is the moment to just let it all hang out. And you got a little bit more concerned about, am I right, Peter? But I just wanted you to go. It was still very good, but it was, I think you still could have left a little bit more there. But it's really quite good.